Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best splatter screens for cooking.
Starting at number 5.
Jaaz Innovation Splatter. Most splatter guards are completely flat and made from screen material with tiny holes. This one is completely different. It has a raised center section and one large hole instead of multiple small ones. This guard gives enough space to see inside the pot or pan while allowing steam to escape. Even better, it makes it possible to stir ingredients without removing the guard, and in testing, we often left our spoon in the hole for easy stirring. All of the splatters along the edge of the pan can't escape at all, and the few that go straight up in the center also come straight down, so they won't land on the cooktop. A few splashes that made it out of the hole in testing landed on the guard, so it kept our stove clean. We really liked using it with foods that we wanted to keep an eye on while cooking, like thick and gloopy things, but it was handy for frying, too. This one is made from sturdy, heat-resistant silicone and has a fold-down handle that makes storage easy, albeit a bit bulky since it doesn't fully flatten. Once cooking is done, it's dishwasher safe, so cleaning is always easy.
Coming at number 4.
Frywall 10 Medium. This unique splatter preventer is a wall rather than a screen. In testing, we found it essentially turns a frying pan into a very high-walled wok with silicone sides. While high-flying splashes can still escape the wall, splatter traveling sideways will stay easily contained, and there's no need to remove the wall to stir the food or flip the steaks. This fits 10-inch pans best and won't fit any less than 9.5 inches. A smaller and larger size are available. It also comes in a variety of colors, so you can color code the small, medium, and large ones in storage. Also, it can fold and roll for compact storage wherever it's kept, and it's dishwasher safe for easy cleaning. Unlike guards that cover the top of the pan, this won't trap condensation, and it will come in handy when piling spinach or other greens into a pot since it can contain them neatly until they cook down to a more manageable size. However, it can be difficult to stir, flip, etc. when using this one. This is really best for frying or for food that can be contained inside the walls. It's less useful for any kinds of sauces that would ooze between the wall and the rim of the pot, where they could stick and burn.
At number 3.
Norpro Grip Easy. Silicone is rapidly becoming the material of choice for high-heat use kitchen gadgets. This silicone splatter guard has tiny holes that thwart splatter, and dense silicone has a high heat resistance. This can also be used as a trivet and as a strainer when it's time to empty water from a pot of pasta. But care should be taken when on a gas stove to make sure flames aren't coming up the side of the pan, which could burn the screen. 1. We really liked simmering thick tomato sauce with this one, but it also retained more steam and collected condensation on the underside, so it might not be the best splatter screen for frying. It's practically impossible to see the food below the screen, so this needs to be lifted to take a peek. However, if water or other liquids need to be added, they can be poured right through the screen. The handle doesn't fold, but it has a hole on the end to hang it on a convenient hook. This is dishwasher safe, but might be too large for some dishwashers. It was easy to wash by hand in testing though, since food tends to slide off silicone easily.
Number 2 of my list.
Grease Splatter Screen. This set of 3 has your pots covered, or at least they can cover 3 of them at the same time. The set includes an 8-inch screen, a 10-inch screen, and an 11-inch screen, so they can fit a variety of frying pans, saucepans, and Dutch ovens to protect the stove from cooking mess. It's great when sauce is simmering in one pot while there's fried chicken in another. When splatter is excessive, you can use 2 screens at once, blocking the most aggressive droplets. The blue plastic handles stay cool during cooking, and each one has a hole so they can be hung on a hook for easy access when cooking is getting messy. These are also dishwasher safe for easy cleaning. The screens did a good job keeping splatter to a minimum and let steam out with no issues during testing. They also did a good job with a thick sauce by keeping spatter contained. We did find that these often warped during cooking, and the screen discolored a bit. They aren't as sturdy as more expensive screens, which is expected at this price point. On the plus side, the fine mesh would also be great for sifting flour, and they work well for straining liquids once cooking is done.
And number 1.
OXO Good Grips. When it comes to blocking splatter, whether it's from searing steaks in a cast iron pan or cooking a thick tomato sauce in a Dutch oven, it's hard to beat the OXO Good Grips stainless steel splatter screen. Rather than screen-like mesh, it has small round holes in a solid piece of thin stainless steel. The tiny holes let steam out while the metal blocks most of the droplets of fat or splashes of food. Circular ridges on the screen keep it stable on pots of different sizes, meaning it works well for both large and small pots and pans. One of the best features of this screen is the raised handle design, which means the handle sits directly above the pan's handle. Not only does it look neater and keep the screen flat on the pan, but it also means that the screen and pan can be lifted with one hand. The splatter screen was tested with a thick tomato sauce as well as boiling foamy pasta water. It did a good job with the thick tomato sauce. There was almost no sauce on top of the screen, while plenty was caught on the underside. With the foamy water, it helped a little with boil over, but it was still possible to get a little boil over on the edges. We found that the plastic handle stays cool during cooking, and it folds over onto the screen for more compact storage. The screen is dishwasher safe, so cleaning is easy, but we found that washing it by hand was easier. It washes better than screen-like mesh models since food didn't get stuck. Overall, we think this is a very reliable screen that should last a long time.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.